Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Popeye Goose. Thanks for joining me for today's video. What I got here for you today is a give cars to friends duplication glitch. Don't worry, whoever's giving you the car will not lose their car. They're basically just going to be duping their car so that you can have a copy of it. So I want to give a shout out to DEATHGUN Live for helping me film this video, and also for showing me the easy workaround that takes away the need for timing. So with that being said, the requirements for this glitch, you're both going to need the same facility, and whoever is going to be getting the cars should have their facility full. Whether it's full of free elegies or not doesn't really matter. You should have at least a couple of free elegies in there. And then, you know, basically that's it. You need to be able to get the prompt when you try to drive in your facility that the facility is full if you're going to be getting the cars. So other than that, basically the same facility, and that's really going to be it. So we'll go ahead and start this up. I'm going to go ahead and help DEATHGUN Live first. I'm going to go ahead and give him one of my oppressors, and you'll see in the next clips coming up, there'll be an easier technique to try to get this working without the need for the timing to be so much of a factor. So you'll see right now I'm on my oppressor. DEATHGUN's drove over to try and get into his facility. He's on the prompt where it says his facility's full. Once he says that, I need to just go ahead and start up Titan of a job. Once I get into the lobby, I'm going to go ahead and tell DEATHGUN, who's going to be getting my car. I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, I'm in the lobby, you can go ahead and join me. What DEATHGUN's going to go ahead and do is hit the Xbox button, go into the chat, and he's going to join the game through through the chat. So once he does that, he's going to say, hey, I just joined you. It's going to put him back on the screen where it says your facility is full. So he's going to sit there, and then basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to get back to the confirmation to leave. Okay, once you see this black screen right here, that's when he needs to go ahead and spam. So once I hit the button to confirm that I'm leaving, it's going to be about a second, and then he's going to go ahead and spam the hell out of the A button. So when that black screen is on my screen, you know, he's in the process of spamming the button. If everything works fine, he should get the automation where his facility doors open up, but he does not drive in. If you drive into the facility, you just have to repeat these steps because it didn't work. What should happen is you should see the animation for the facility. Your guys should get put up into the clouds, and then what happens is you should get a glitched out screen where your character either is falling or you can't see him. All you do is bring up your interactive menu and kill yourself. Once you do that, you'll get spawned back in this area here. You'll notice you have a glitched out screen where you don't have the mini-map. You basically just have to run back like DEATHGUN's doing, run back to this location, get on the vehicle. In this case, it's the oppressor that I'm giving to him, and then he just goes ahead and drives in his facility. Once he does that, you'll notice he'll disappear. About a couple seconds later, he'll appear back on the screen, and then he'll disappear again. What he's in the process of doing is he drove the car in, he got that screen where it says your facility is full, you have to replace a vehicle, he accepted it, and now he's inside the facility switching that vehicle I just gave him with one of his free elegies that's inside the facility. Once he does that, basically everything's done except for you need to run into the car that I just gave you. You need to get in the car, get out of the car, you can go ahead and change your outfit to make sure the car sticks, and then just walk out of your facility, call your mechanic, order another free elegy, drive it in, replace that car you just got. So right now, we're going ahead and doing it. I'm the one getting the car. My facility's full. I'm telling him, hey, I'm on the screen. He's going to start up Titan of the job. Once he gets in the lobby, he's going to say, hey, Goose, go ahead and join me. I'm going to go ahead and join him. Once I do, I'm back on this screen here, and I say I'm back on the screen. And what he's going to do is just go ahead and hit the B button so he gets back on the screen where it says, you sure you want to leave? And he's going to go ahead and hit A to accept that. And within 2 seconds, you're going to notice the screen will go black again. He's going to tell me, hey, you got to go ahead and spam the button. You got to do it really quick. And then what should happen is you heard my facility door open. I get spawned up in the clouds. And now I can't be seen right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and kill myself. You're going to notice I'm in a glitched out screen right now. Once I kill myself, I'm going to appear back on the map. I'm not going to be able to see what's going on because I don't have the mini-map. So it's important that you kind of know how to get back to the facility, or just have your friend fire a couple of flares so you kind of know where to go. So I get a little disorientated here until I figure out that I need to go right. So I got a little help from DEATHGUN, who's shooting some flares over there to help me out. So basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get in his elegy custom that he's giving me, drive it into my facility. I'm going to get the prompt that says your facility's full. I'm going to go ahead and accept it and drive in. Then the next screen is going to basically have you switch that car with one of the cars in your facility, and it's got to be a free elegy. Once you do that, you'll notice that you'll just be spawned right in the main part of your facility. You got to run into the elegy, go ahead and get in it, get out of it, change your outfit possibly if you feel that works a little bit better for you, but then just simply walk out of the facility, call your mechanic, order one of your free elegies that's in one of your apartments throughout the city, Once it comes, you just drive it into the facility, and then you just repeat. The facility will say that it's full. You drive in, and then you're going to take that free LG that you just called from the mechanic, and you're going to go ahead and swap it out with that car that you just got from your friend, which will put that car in one of your apartments. Hopefully it'll be your CEO office, just because it makes the next step a little easier. Then what you need to do is, once you get in your CEO office and you get in that car, just hit right on the control pad, take the car in to go get modified, change the plate, and then you are all set. If you go ahead and try and drive this car out now, it may brick on you, meaning it'll eject you from the car and you can't get back into it. If that happens, what you need to do is either leave the session or just go ahead and close out your GTA game completely and then restart it again, and you should notice that that car should appear and you're basically all set. So if you get bricked out, you only need to pay attention to those last 2 steps. If you do what I said and you go ahead and drive another car into the facility to replace it, you should be all set. Once you get into your apartment that that car transferred to, just go ahead and make sure you change the plate, and once you do that, your car will be all set. I recommend that you use the Benny's vehicles because they're going to sell for the full price every single time. If you're low on money and you only have some supercars, you can go ahead and do it with supercars. Just know that you're going to get a limited amount of money back when you sell it. But if you need to go ahead and do that, you can go ahead and, between you and your friend, you can go ahead and keep duping some of the cheaper cars, and then sell those. Once you get some money, buy a Sultan or buy an LG, fully customize those, and then keep trying this process again so you can get the most amount of money for every time that you dupe a car. So right now you can see I'm going ahead and I disband. I'm going to go ahead and call my car. Once my mechanic brings it, I'm just going to drive in my facility, and you'll see, you know, that's basically it. That car will be saved.
Need me to bring you a ride?
So I got my free LG from Del Piero apartment number 20, and what's going to happen is when I take this car and I drive it into the facility, this car that I just got from DEATHGUN is going to end up getting switched to my Del Piero apartment 20 in that same slot that that generic LG was from. So if you want to do that, that's the best way to go ahead and keep that car and then be able to modify the plate in the next step without any hassle. So we're going to go ahead one more time, and I'm helping out DEATHGUN. I'm giving him my LG Classic, or custom. So again, he just said, "Hey Goose, I'm on the screen with the full vehicle garage." Now I'm going to go ahead and just start up a Titan of a job. Nice and simple. Again, once I get into the lobby, I'm going to say, "Hey DEATHGUN, I'm in the lobby." He's going to go ahead and hit the Xbox button. He's going to bring up the chat. He's going to go ahead and select my name, go to my gamer card, and then he's going to go ahead and join game. Once he does that, it'll automatically put him back on the screen that says, you know, the vehicle storage is full. Okay, once he gets back there, he's going to say, "Okay, Goose, I'm back there." So then, right now I'm saying, "Go ahead and join me." He's going to go ahead and join me. Once he says, "Hey Goose, I joined you," and I'm back on the screen that says my facility garage is full, I'm just going to hit B once so I get the prompt that says, "Are you sure you want to leave?" Okay, and I'm going to tell him, "Hey, get ready to go ahead and be ready to spam the button," because once I hit A to back out of this, you'll notice I get, for about 1 second, I get a screen that looks like it's spawning me somewhere else, and then a split second later, you'll see the black screen. Now, the black screen is the most important part. That's when he needs to spam the hell out of the button. So I'm going to go ahead and back out of this. I'm going to get that little cutscene, and then I'm going to say, "Spam now." And he's going to spam the hell out of the button so that he's spamming the button when this black screen on my screen is popped up. Right there is when the timing was. I would say spam. He's currently spamming, and if he does it right, he should see his facility door open, and then he should get sucked up into the clouds. Once that happens, you should notice he comes back with a glitch screen where either he's falling through the map or he's just, you know, the screen is flickering. You'll see right there above my minimap, he just killed himself. That's the next step. So once he gets that screen, he's going to kill himself, and then he'll appear back on the map here, not too far from this area. And then his next step is he's just going to have to go ahead and try to find the facility, because he'll be in a glitch screen where he doesn't have the mini-map. And you'll see his DEATHGUN comes right now. He's going to come running down. He's going to jump into my car. And normally what you would do is just go ahead and drive it into the facility. But he's going to actually try to see if he can drive this into an MOC that's waiting on the street, just to see if things could be a little easier so he could save the car that way. But you'll notice when he tries to do that, he tries to drive into the back of the MOC, and it tells him that this car cannot be modified. So if you try to sell the car or drive it into an apartment, you may get the same thing. So I would recommend, once you kill yourself and you come back, get in the car, just drive it into the facility, accept the message saying the facility's full, go ahead and you know, swap it with one of the free LGs, and then leave and go ahead and, you know, get your LG from your mechanic and drive it back in and swap it to one of your offices so that you can change the plate, and that'll be the last step so that you can keep the car. So again, I think right now I'm just kind of on a screen waiting for him. He's inside his facility doing what he needs to do. But again, as I said, the requirements for this, both you need to have the same facility, and whoever's getting the cars needs to have his facility full, preferably with free elegies. But if it only has one free elegy in there, you can do it, which means you'll only be able to do this dupe once, and then you kind of have to reset things again. So as long as your facility's full and you can drive in and get that prompt that says your facility's full, you can go ahead and make this glitch work. You just get your friend to get an expensive car, preferably a Benny's car, and then waits for you to get on the prompt. He leaves, goes ahead and starts up Titan of a job. Once he does that, you go ahead and accept, join his game. Once you say that you've joined the game and you're back on the full vehicle garage screen, he's just going to go ahead and back out. Within seconds of that, you're going to need to spam the hell out of the button. Then you get back, you kill yourself. Once you get on the map, jump in his car, jump in the facility, and follow the steps. If you guys have any problems or you need somebody with the same facility, go ahead and leave a comment. I appreciate you guys watching the video. I hope it works for you, and have a great day.